I'm making this video to explain some of the causes of skipping stitches, the reasons why your stitches may be skipping. One, all this dirt, all this dust that you can see around. See all this dust? This is called lint built up. You see all this dust? You see them? They can make you, if your machine is dirty, if it's dusty, can cause you to have skipping stitches. Two, if you're using the wrong needle, if the needle you're using is not the right needle for your sewing machine, it can cause you to have skipping stitches. If your machine is not threaded properly, it can cause you to have skipping stitches. If your shuttle or your bobbin, if your bobbin is not placed correctly, if it's not installed correctly, it can cause you to have skipping stitches. If your shuttle is not installed correctly, if it's not assembled correctly, it can cause you to have skipping stitches. And then if the reason for making this video is to explain the timing of this carrier and your eye of your needle. This is one of the major things that can cause skipping stitches. So I'm going to explain how to solve this problem right now. So first of all, you are going to take out the shuttle, just as I'm doing. Then you take out the carrier. This is the carrier. This is called the carrier. So you take out the carrier. This is the needle, right? This is the eye of the needle. You see that place where you use the thread to pass, that small hole that the thread passes, that is called the eye of the needle. My carrier is good, but I'm just going to explain what I'm trying to talk about for you. Okay, so this is the carrier, and this is the eye of the needle. So what I want to explain for you is this. If the timing between the carrier and the eye of the needle is not corresponding, you will have skipping stitches. And what I mean by that is you can see that the needle, you can see the eye of the needle here, right? And this is the carrier. You see this sharp edge? You see this sharp edge here? This is the carrier. So the point where the eye of the needle is that place where you put thread, where you pass your thread through. So the eye of the needle and this place must correspond, like they must pass each other. Like before the eye of the needle gets up, this carrier, this sharp edge here that I'm touching now, should pass behind the eye of the needle. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. You see, as the needle is going up, you can see that, you see the eye of the needle and the carrier, they passed each other. Can you see? Let me try to adjust this camera very well for you to see what I'm saying. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but you can see that the eye of the needle and the carrier, they pass each other before the needle gets up. Do you understand what I'm saying now? You can see this sharp edge pass behind the needle before the eye of the needle gets up. Yeah, I think this is clearer. You can see that this sharp edge, this is the carrier, this sharp edge, it passed behind the needle, the eye of the needle, before the needle gets up. This sharp edge, the two of them pass each other. Look at it. You can see, before the needle gets up, that sharp edge passed behind the needle. So if you notice that your needle and your carrier, they are not passing each other like this, maybe before your needle gets up, maybe by the time your needle gets up, that's when this sharp edge will not pass. It means that your carrier is not well placed. Your needle is too low, or maybe your needle is too low, or your needle is too high. That's why they are not passing each other. So what you're going to do, you're going to adjust it, and this is how. On this place of your sewing machine, you're going to see a hole, and if you look inside, there's a screw inside. There's a screw inside. Can you see the screw? Can you see the screw? So what you're going to do is to just loosen it. Loosen it a bit. I'm not losing my own because there's nothing wrong with my carrier, and I don't want to scatter my sewing machine in the process of explaining this thing. So I'm not going to loosen my own. So if you losing that screw, if the needle is too low, you can raise it up from here, this needle bar. You can just raise it up, because once you loosen that place, this needle bar will become movable. Like you can move it up and down, so you can now raise it up to raise the needle so that the carrier and the needle eye can be passing each other. So after you raise it up, you can just hold it with your hand and go back and tighten that screw again. Just go back and tighten the screw again that you loosed. Then try to move the needle eye to check if they are now corresponding, if the timing is now correct. You can see as the needle eye is passing, the carrier, you see they are meeting each other. Before the needle eye gets up, the carrier will pass behind the needle. That's how you know the timing is now correct, so that your carrier can be picking up the thread. If your carrier is not picking up the thread, that is what is causing the skipping stitches. So if you're always having skipping stitches problem, you have tried everything and it's not working, you have changed needle, you have thread again, you have checked bobbin and it's not working, check this carrier. The issue might be coming from here. And then another reason why you can also have skipping stitches can also be if your machine is too loosed. And what I mean is this place is naturally loosed. You can see that as I'm rotating this place now, as I'm doing it like this, you can see that this place is moving, but is hooked, as if something is hooking it. But if you use your hand to turn this place like this, and you're seeing that this carrier, this shuttle is moving up and down, back and forth, like it's moving freely, you just know that this is where the problem is coming from. So what you have to do is to come here and tighten this place. Mine is tight, so I don't have to lose it. Just come here, tighten, look for a spanner to loosen this screw that is here, and then tighten this nut here. Use screwdriver to tighten this nut and then tighten the screw back. And then also you can also adjust it from here. If this place is loose, if you come here and you see that this place is loose, you can also tighten it the way you tie this place, but don't tighten it too much. The way you're going to do it is allow it so that if you use your hand to rotate it like this, it can be moving, because if you tighten it too much, you're going to freeze your sewing machine. By the time you pedal it here, by the time you try to use your hand to roll this wheel, it will not be moving. Your machine will be stiff. So if you're tightening it, make sure you allow it to be a little bit free so that your machine